So why are we looking at tactics? Strategy and tactics, two carriageways on the same highway. You need to be driving on both sides of the road here. You need to have a larger strategy. You need to know where you're going. You also need to be executing on tactics and doing something. So make a plan. That's frequently a more strategic part of the job search. Then check your foundation. Check that you're on solid ground. That's a lot of what we're going to look at today. If you do not have your tactical pieces in play, then you can't move to do it successfully. Or you'll start and you'll realize, I self-sabotaged. I didn't have the tactics that I needed in a solid place. We're going to look at 8 little segments today. You can read what they are, but briefly, the personal brand, who you are and how you show up. We're going to be operating either virtually or in a hybrid context for a really long time. It has fundamentally changed the job search. How do we need to come across virtually to be most effective? How do we manage our online presence? Now, this isn't us in a meeting. This is all the other stuff that precedes us into the meeting or follows us from the meeting. Manners. I just turned, as we're calling it in my family, 49B, which I'm refusing to get to the big 50 until I can actually have a party, which did not feel safe at the time. So in this 49B year, I can sometimes feel the temptation to drift into sort of youth of today talk and wittering on about how things are not the same as they used to be. Manners are not the same as they used to be, but they are still vital. We're going to talk about tech. It's ubiquitous. Even if you don't want to use it, it's there, it's around you all the time, and make sure that you're using it and not letting it use you. Career collateral, all those pieces that companion a job search, both the physical and the digital and the human, which is something we don't think about putting in place. We're going to really get to the nuts and bolts of knowing your constraints. Having big esoteric conversations about job searching is great, but if you know that you are terrified about paying next month's rent or mortgage, that really changes your job search, and we need to acknowledge that. Then we're going to talk about accountability, follow through. What does it mean for us, and what does it mean for the people with whom we are job hunting?